Hey everyone, it's Jessica Brell, and I'm here with Debbie Sluys. Hey Deb,
Good morning.
how are you?
I'm very well. Just
Ah,
feels like an amazing weekend. It's going to be great weather. Super excited.
oh my God, I love September. Like seriously, it's we're so lucky the weather that we get here.
For sure. Feels like it goes right into October, and sometimes Thanksgiving is still beautiful. So,
Hmm.
yeah, loving that you're extending our summer.
Oh, I'll take it. I love summer. Yeah, we could sit. I will talk about summer, but I'm like so interested. So Debbie is one of our speakers for Amplify Your Impact Conference. She's leading our she's kicking it off, first session. And Debbie is like master vision board workshop coach. And she's going to really take all of us through creating what our vision is and some background. I'm going to stop talking. Debbie, like, tell us a little bit, high level, what are you going to share with us at the conference?
So, we're going to start at the very beginning, which is vision.
Yeah.
Um, a vision board, it goes through a whole lot of processes, but the very beginning is to create your vision.
Yeah.
So I'm going to encourage and invite you to go back to your little girl, your little boy. What was that when you were little and a child that you wanted to be when you grew up? So
Mm-hmm.
we already started as children, and I think children have this liberty. We don't have limiting beliefs. We don't think, oh, I can't, if I want to be an astronaut, we don't think, oh, where am I going to get the rocket? Where am I going to get, go to school
Totally.
for that? Just like, I want to go to the moon, right? So we
Yeah.
just dream, and
Limitless.
the possibilities are huge. So to have that childlike wonder,
Yeah.
marvel, and dreaming capability of dreaming really big. So that's really where I wanted to start, is to think about, to sort of push away any of the stresses you brought that day, to really open yourself up to possibilities.
Yes, I love it. And I think that I love those points and really like having that space in the conference, like the time to go, gosh, if it was limitless, if I took all my limitations off myself, I gave myself permission. I know you and I have talked about this is my shtick, giving myself permission to want the things that I want. And if I really gave myself that permission, like what is that? What do I want?
Yeah.
you know?
If you had all the time in the world, and if you had all the money, what would you do?
Mm. Are you asking me? Because I know.
Tell us, yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, like just doing my business full time. I love what I do. I love in-person meetups. I love everything about this conference. Like this conference lights me up, bringing women together in community that we can hold each other to our vision. We can share our visions with each other vulnerably. And I what comes up right now is like if I stood up and said, "This is my vision," and I'm scared as shit to say something about it, you're going to look at me and you're going to go, "Yeah, I see that."
Yes,
There's power in that,
yes.
and
So
vice
often
versa.
sorry, go ahead.
No, and vice versa. That's all I was going to say. And when you share your vision with me, and you're like, "Oh my gosh," and I go, "Yes, Deb, I see that for you," and I have goosebumps. But yeah, sorry, you go. Go. What were you going to
No,
say?
I see your greatness and I see your magnificence. And when you declare it, I believe it. So yeah, it's the piece is for you to believe it yourself, and yeah, to have other women that are there that you can speak it to, that will reflect that back to you. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, starting at the beginning in terms of what did you dream as a child, but then even to think about, okay, so now you're in your later years in life. Let's say you're 100 years old. Someone just posed, my friend Michelle just posed this question. So you're 100
Mm-hmm.
and you're looking back at your life.
Yeah.
What is it that you wish you would have done? Right? So again, just pulling at it from both perspectives to say, what is it that you really want? So that's what I'm going to support during my talk, is to drill down to what do you want? And then to create your vision, and then to put some traction, put some energy behind it. And then that will segue right nicely into the next speakers in terms of how do you promote the law of attraction and have those things manifest into your life. But my piece is to start off with, getting really clear, that clarity around what do you want, and then putting that vision out there and making it very specific. So if you think about SMART goals, like setting SMART goals, being very specific, have it be measurable, have it be attainable, timely. I'm doing it off the top of my head, but all those things where you're actually put a date to it. So that you can see what that vision is. And so by going to this conference, you're giving yourself the time to either promote that process that maybe you've already started, or to just begin from fresh, which is going to be amazing.
Totally. I think that, thank you for that point. I think that's such a really great perspective, because it's not just for people who don't have a vision yet. I mean, everyone has a vision. They just haven't uncovered it. But it's also for people who are like, okay, I have a vision. How do I get even more clear on that? Because the universe loves specific details to come back to you. And the other thing that I know you are really big on is declaring it. So
Yes.
it's having this vision, it's writing it down, but it's like declaring it. Yeah.
One of the things I'm going to share is actually there's a science, right? This is statistics show that by writing it down, first and foremost, a goal, your vision, you're 42% more likely to manifest it. Then by sharing it or declaring it, 78%. So it goes up by 78% that you're more likely to manifest it. So yeah, those two things. And when you said about being able to share it with others, by getting clear and talking about it with others, again, you're going to be promoting the law of attraction and your success rate for it to manifest.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to I can't wait to be an observer of this exercise as well. I get to support you, but I'm excited to be like, I feel like I do this exercise regularly, and still every time I go to do it, I get really excited about how am I going to experience my vision for my life in this new context in a different way. I talked to Candace first. She's doing session 3, and we had such a really good conversation. And she said, when you show up, the person who's next to you is exactly who's meant to be next to you. The people who are there are exactly who's supposed to be there. So, even with your vision, so as you're creating your vision, their energy is going to support that for you. So I really love that perspective. I was gonna get your thoughts on that as well.
So true. And so I've intentionally included pieces within my workshop. It's like a workshop. So it won't just be a speaking presentation. It will be interactive. So there's going to be certain pieces where I'm going to stop talking and you're going to be conversing with the people that are around you. So because that's where the real energy lies. Otherwise it feels, I hope that you appreciate what I'm saying and as I'm speaking, but it feels more like a billboard, right? So you're just receiving sort of more one-dimensional information. But when you can process it and when you can converse with the people that are around you, you're bringing in all of their perspective, their expertise, their energy to your process. And that's where the magic happens.
That's where the rubber hits the road. I agree. I think it's really good. It's all of those elements, you talking and us listening and observing, and then getting all of our senses involved.
So I would suggest people bring. Are you going to supply a notebook, or do you think people? Yes, or do you think?
That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. Yeah. So everyone's going to come. They're going to get a bag with a workbook. So I always come prepared with a journal, but that's optional because we'll have everything you need there. So, and everyone, if you're already registered, you'll be getting emails letting you know, but this is such a good point because that's part of the registration is workbook as well. Yeah.
That's awesome because I know for myself, I can only absorb so much information at one time. So I'm usually one of those people that are just writing down notes and then I go back to it at a later point, or I'll remember, oh yeah, what did she say? Because you're going to be hearing a variety of speakers. And even though we're going to have a similar message, it's going to thread. There's just going to be so much. And so as things pop out for you, you have aha moments. I would even maybe say create a page that just has your light bulb moments and you want to write down, or have another page that says actions, things that you want to follow up on. Those are some tips that I usually do when I'm going to these kind of conferences. So because I know there's going to be all kinds of light bulb and aha moments. And I'm so excited for everybody that's coming. It's going to be fabulous.
Yes. Thank you, Deb. I'm so excited. So it's happening on Friday, October 18th at Caesars Windsor in Windsor, Ontario. And there's 6 other incredible speakers. And if you don't have your tickets yet, they're still on sale. Check out the link attached to this video. And until the end of September, there's a coupon code called Amplify Me, and I'll include that in the notes underneath as well. So thank you, Deb. This was so much fun. This gets me really excited for the 18th.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
It's going to be fabulous.
I can't wait. Thank you. See everyone there, and you're going to see this fabulous woman there as well.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.